Hello, hello, and welcome to our final sets of matches in Great League in Go Battle League Season 7, or at least our final set of battles for a while. I think at least 2 weeks from now. I think 2 weeks from now, Great League's gonna come back with Master League, I believe, so I guess we'll do like 1 or 2 sets then, but for now, this is the last time for a while that we'll have a dedicated day to Great League by itself. So go ahead and capitalize on this moment, get through a couple of sets. Yeah, for that pretty much is the plan today. We're gonna do a couple sets. Hopefully we'll get through all 5 sets tonight, but we'll see how that goes. For now, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into basic rewards. Jump into the Great League. And with that, we're going to be starting out with a Charmer up at the front, the OG itself, Wigglytuff, followed closely by my Shiny Flex in the form of the purple-pink Swampert, and then closing it out is a little bit of a spice pick, I guess. We'll see how it turns out as we close it out with Skuntank. So that said, let's see how this goes as we go into our first match against Shimesaba 25. Alright, Shimesaba, what do you got? Alright, first matchup is against the Stunfisk. So, not ideal, but I think we can hang here. I think we'll be relatively okay. We should be able to tank out. I think I actually am going to block this because they have been charging for kind of a while, so it could be Earthquake. It is still Rock Slide, so didn't really need the shield there. It is what it is. They could be playing the bait game. They could very much be playing the bait game. But right now, I accidentally clicked on Play Rough, so I might as well use it. Got real no choice there. So go ahead and fire that off when the game decides it wants to fire that one off. Can't help but also notice that my thing be lagging a little bit. My thing be lagging. Oh no, there we go. Stream was lagging a little bit. And with that, they're gonna throw some rocks. Wigglytuff not too happy about it, but we did manage to take away the shield, so I will take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Go ahead and let my Wigglytuff eat this rock slide. Oof. Took out a bit more than I could chew there. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Mud Boy so we can finish off this Stunfisk properly. And with that, actually I'm going to go ahead and shield just in case. It is Earthquake, so I'm very glad I shielded on that one. But with that, they're coming in with the Skarmory. Interesting. Does tank that out, but I'm going to go ahead and switch out for something a little bit different. We're going to rush on in with the Skuntank. Let's see how this goes. Play up something a little bit different. Throw them off their A game. Actually managed to do quite a good amount of damage with that crunch. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. But with that, now I gotta tank out whatever move it's throwing our way. It is Brave Bird, so unfortunately that means the end of my Skuntank there. But we are able to clear out the Swampert. We are able to clear out the Skarmory with our Swampert. And now we have ourselves our own Swampert to deal with. Shadow Swampert to be exact. With that, we are able to get rid of the shield. We are gonna have to hold out against this Hydro Cannon. Definitely not feeling too good about it. Oh, that hurt a lot more than I thought it would. But with that, I'll go ahead and respond with my own Hydro Cannon, and with it we should at the very least be able to clear out the Swampert, I think. Oh nope. We came close, but nah, the Swampert has survived. Nonetheless, GG's all around. Not off to a great start, but yeah, I think we gave it as best a shot as we could. Alright, but next up we got Dash Bean Up. Alright, Dash, what do you got? Oh, Young Asian Noob. Hello once again. Thank you for the raid. I believe you're here before, yeah. Welcome to our first of... Hopefully we're actually going to do all 5 sets this time around in Go Battle League. But, it is indeed a big raid. I can tell because it scared off our opponent. But yeah. Nonetheless, though, I guess GG's all around. Yeah, they weren't a fan. They weren't a fan of the raid. They saw the army a coming. But yeah, I guess with that though, we're sitting pretty at 1-1. See if we can get back into the positive win-loss against Azu Chang 0530. I hope I said that correctly. I don't know if I did. Alright, but with that, first matchup is of course against a Stunfisk. Definitely not the most ideal. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try run the Stunfisk because I'm assuming they have something in preparation for the oof. Alright, well, earthquake happened, so that's unfortunate. And there's the there's the counter I was looking for. There's the grass counter. Unfortunately, as much as I attempted to do problems on my stream. Oh man. I hope that was it. I hope for the best for your future. Oh jeez. Sorry. It's very difficult for me to comment and battle at the same time. Alright. We managed to clear out the Meganium, but we are in kind of a pickle. We are out of... we are down a Pokemon, we are out of shields, and they have 2. So, yeah, not a very ideal scenario. They are hitting us with the Earthquake. Not feeling that. But we do have the Ice Beam, so at the very least we are able to clear out one of their shields, so I'll take that. And with that, unfortunately, that marks the end of my Wigglytuff, and I think this should mark the end of my... yeah, this marks the end of my Swampert as well. R.I.P. I think the Skuntank was a bit too spicy. It was not meant to be. Oh well. GG's though. GG's all around. And now we're sitting 1-2. Not ideal, but we can find a way to make this work. I don't know about that better streamer comment, but I hope all goes well with any problems that were occurring on your stream. I hope all gets resolved. Yeah. I'm hoping for blessings upon you and your future streams. Speaking of blessing, you might start out against a Kingdra. I'll take that. They are planning to stick it out though, so I'll give them credit where credit's due. They decided to stick this one out, see how it went. But with that, we are now against a Charmer in the form of Clefable. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off this Ice Beam real quick. See if I can either probably take out the shield. I'm actually take out the shield. Alright, but with that, we are able to get Clefable into the red at the very least. And with it, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Skuntank, who is going to go ahead and use up my shield. Absolutely. Please don't send that my way. I was Psychic, so I guess I didn't have too much to worry about. Ooh, but now we do have Bastiodon to look forward to. That's always fun. That's always fun to deal with. It's a good thing I have something in preparation. And Flamethrower does not do as much as I had hoped against it. Unfortunately. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let my Skuntank bite the dust. Or tank out that Flamethrower. Apparently Flamethrower is not the powerhouse move of this match, apparently. It has done it hasn't done much in these battles. But it has marked the end of my Skuntank. And now it is time for the pink mud boy to shine as we prepare to fire every hydro cannon that we have at our disposal. Alright, managed to clear out the first shield. They managed to clear out our last shield. It is Flamethrower, so no real need to worry there. But with that, we are able to get to one more Hydro Cannon, which means we should be able to clear out this Bastiodon, unless it is much tankier than I originally expected. And we're good. Alright, GG's all around. Alright, with that, we have officially made it to a tied up round, 2-2. Let's see if we can end on a positive note with this final match. Whenever... Ah, there they are. Alright, final matchup against 2016 Subi. Rocking that Sierra gear. Much respect. And the Genesect cap. Alright, so first matchup is against Galvantula. I think I might be able to tank out one charge move. Might as well give it a try. See how it goes. It is lunge. We are in the yellow, so I'm probably not happy about it, but you know, it is what it is. But now we have ourselves Galarian Stunfisk to deal with. And judging by the amount of time that's passed, I'm assuming this is Rock Slide. It is Rock Slide, so we're feeling good on tanking that out. Now it's time to respond with as many Hydro Cannons as we can fire. That match clear out their first shield. Alright. And before they get to what I'm assuming is Earthquake, I have another opportunity to fire off a Hydro Cannon. I'll definitely be taking that, and I'll be taking your second shield as well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and block just in case, because Earthquake will probably take a good chunk out of me. It is Rock Slide, so good news, we didn't have to worry about that one too much. Yeah, just in case. It's Rock Slide again, so... They got my shields, unfortunately. That's kind of a bummer, but at the very least, I'm gonna fire off one more Hydro Cannon just to get it out. Okay, but with that, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to Wigglytuff, who does have Play Rough at the ready, so I should be able to do a fairly good amount of neutral damage to this Azumarill. And the fairies are not immune to other fairies, so take that. But with that, I'm guessing this is where I say goodbye to my Wigglytuff. R.I.P. You have served well. But with that, I'm coming in hot with my Spicy Skuntank. Well, because it's a spicy pick and does pack Flamethrower, so, you know, add that spice. And I can't help but notice it seemed to need to think that one through a little bit. I don't blame them. I want to know what to do against Skuntank either, if I were to see one out in the wild. But with that, Skuntank actually managed to clear out everything. Alright, I'll take that. GG's all around. Maybe Skuntank wasn't a terrible investment after all. Not going to use it again for a while, but maybe it wasn't a bad investment for this one match in particular. But with that, we can claim this 430 Stardust, this Sinnoh Stone, and this encounter with Emolga. Alright, There we go. We got ourselves a brand new Amoga and a brand new Amoga with pretty solid IVs. I'll take that. Power that up later. Use that later on maybe. But with that, we can go ahead and claim the rewards, and we are now, what would you call that? 2/3 of the way? 2/3 of the way to rank 8. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Real quick, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and mock up the sets real quick. Starting out in the positive, 3 and 2. It's a humble start. It's a humble start, really. I'll take that. Hopefully this next one we'll be able to perform better, but I'd be happy with 3 and 2. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Alright, but with that, since I already have some teams preset, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right back into it, right back into our little streaming scene here, right back into basic rewards, right on this Let's Go button, right in this Great League. And our second team that we're going to be working with is a Dugong up in front with the ever spammy debuffing Icy Wind. We got ourselves another shiny flex in the form of shiny Altaria, and closing out we have the ever surprisingly fun to use Ferrothorn. So let's see how well this team goes. Alright, so first matchup is JQ Voss. Alright, JQ Voss. What do you got? Alright, first matchup is against a Melmetal. Definitely not the most ideal. But with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and block this attack because I'm pretty sure rocks would still hurt quite a bit. It does. But with that, we do manage to get the switch in, and we got ourselves a Ferrothorn to work with. But I'm going to go ahead and shield one more time because they do have superpower on them. So that is rather unfortunate. At the very least, let's see if I can bait a shield out with Mirror Shot. We are. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, but with that, they bring in the Celebi. Ooh, okay. This should be interesting. This should be fun. Alright, Celebi is currently packing Confusion, and they have decided to quit out of the match. Alright, well, GG's nonetheless. Oh, I just realized I have no form of light back here. And illuminate the room with my can of light. I don't think it really makes that much of a difference now that I look at it, but I don't know. You get to see all the random stuff that I have in my background at least. But yeah, in any event, GG's nonetheless. I think that Melmetal actually would have given me some pretty hard trouble if it kept going, but yeah, in any event, I guess we can move on to the next match. Alright, next matchup is against Ask Your Girl About Me. Alright, your first round is against a Wishcash. That's fun. Alright, so with that, we are able to pack some pretty decent neutral damage their way. They are sending out a Mud Bomb, and I am going to go ahead and tank this out. I'm assuming it's Mud Bomb. It is Mud Bomb. Definitely not ideal, but we're hanging in there pretty well. Alright, but with that, let's start debuffing their attack a little bit. Let's start chucking out them Icy Winds. Get them into the yellow. I'll take that. I'll take that. With that, they have another charge move at the ready. I am going to try and tank this out once more time. It is Mud Bomb. Not feeling the greatest, but hey. We're still holding up. We're still holding up out here. And with that, we are able to properly clear out the Wishcash with those Icy Winds. And now we got ourselves a Galarian Stunfisk to deal with. with that, I am going to go ahead and use up my first shield because rocks do hurt Dugong quite a bit. We are able to get to Icy Wind once again. Since Dugong is about to say its goodbye in like maybe a couple moments, I might as well just lower its attack a little bit while I'm here. Alright. Unfortunately, we weren't able to press the lucky wind. That'd be nice, but yeah, unfortunately that ends my Dugong, RIP, but now is the time to bring in the Ferrothorn, who will now deal with this Altaria. Interesting. Alright, I see your Altaria, and I raise you an Altaria. Yes, this matchup is happening. The shiny Altarias will duke it out now. Which one will reign supreme? Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off my own Sky attack. Let's see how this goes. I'll either do some good damage or take out their shield. We did take out their shield, I'll take that. Oh, hello and welcome to the stream, Blaze 888P. Welcome to the absolute madness that is this Altaria mirror matchup. Both shiny, so I may not win this one, but at the very least, it was a fun matchup to look at. But they have decided to dip out and bring back the not Ferret. Oh, just call you Blaze. Alright. Will do, Blaze. You get to watch my Altaria get pelted by rocks. It was a sad day, but it's okay. I have Ferrothorn in the back, so we should be able to manage both this Stunfisk as well as what remains of that Altaria, at the very least. Should be able to, I'm pretty sure. Sky attack might hurt a bit. Yeah, it does. I've decided to opt for Mirror Shot. That might not have been a great idea, I'm not sure. Because Mirror Shot doesn't do too much, I think. That was enough. But yeah. A little bit close for comfort there, but we managed to pull a win on that one. GG's all around. Shout out to both of us flexing with that golden Altaria. Don't see that every day. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our third match against Panda Na Panda 2. It's the sequel. Alright, and their first matchup is against Shadow Hypno. Oh boy. Now if it was a shiny Shadow Hypno, that would be something else. I'd have to drop out right then and there now, wouldn't I? Alright, for that we're gonna go ahead and chuck out the Icy Wind. I'm gonna go ahead and block this just in case it could be Thunder Punch. It is Thunder Punch. I don't want to eat that Thunder Punch. And it has we are now face to face in against Shadow Machamp. Oh, hello and welcome back, Avar the Beast. Welcome back to the stream. You're just in time to watch this Machamp very, very quickly tear through my poor Ferrothorn. Just go ahead and let my Ferrothorn bite the dust. I'm sorry, buddy. Usually you serve well, but right now I have a kind of sort of proper counter to this Machamp, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, with that, they do come in hot with that Rock Slide, so I'm gonna have to try and take care of this as quickly as I can. And that we do. We managed to clear out the Machamp. They do still have one shield left though, which kind of concerns me. And they do have Galarian Stunfisk at the ready. Oof. Ooh. Both of my guys are weak to rocks. This might not be good. Oof. This is not gonna be good. At the very least, let's debuff them. The rocks are gonna hurt nonetheless, but at the very least, we might but yeah. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know. I'm actually not quite Indian, Japanese Okinawan, but yeah. In any event, let me go ahead and now we're gonna have to tank out these rocks. They're very full powered rocks too, and my printer is going off. Oof. Oh, cool. Oof. And those rocks have completely obliterated my Altaria. GG's nonetheless. But before I go into that, let me go take that paperwork over to my fam. They might need it. And we are back. All is good. I hope all is good for you guys as well. But yeah, with that we can go ahead and continue on with our sets of battles. We got ourselves our first loss, which is kind of a bummer, but we are still 2-1, so kind of like that. With that, we'll go ahead and jump back in with this team as we go in match number 4 against Marja Poodle. Marja Pearl. Poodle. Sorry, anyway. What you got, Marja? First matchup is Bastiodon. That sounds like something I don't want to stay for. With that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Ferrothorn. And with that, they bring in the Medicham. Medicham, yeah? Or Meditite? Ah, shoot. Forget already. Medicham, yes. Okay, I'm not getting that mixed up. Well, with that, Medicham is definitely taking a good chunk out of my Ferrothorn. We are able to clear out the other shield, though. And are we able to get to Power Whip? We are. We are able to get to Power Whip. Woo! So at the very least, we might be able to take out their second shield. Yep, there it is. I'll take that. I'll take that. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and respond in kind with Altaria. Ooh, I'm actually going to go ahead and block out this one because okay, it is Ice Punch, so that probably will have sucked. But besides that, I am eventually going to have to face off against Bastiodon. So, no talking. Oh, did my snowball not working? Is my mic off? Anything? No? Well, that hasn't done much. That's unfortunate. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and you. Oh, sorry. No worries. I like the conversation. It feels, you know, makes it less of like a broadcast thing and more of like, you know, like we're kind of like hanging out, and I guess something like that. I guess it makes the streams a little bit more personal and less of me just kind of going through the ropes of, well, getting eaten alive by this Bastiodon. That was unfortunate. But nonetheless, GG's all around. I seem to have found the kryptonite of this team. Seems to be the Rockin' Fighters. The Rockin' Fighters. Anyway. sorry. But yeah, so that makes it 2-2. Not ideal, but we still have a chance to make it 3-2 as we go against our battle against Toidles. Alright, let's see how this goes. What you got? First matchup is Gengar with the shiny flex. Full disclosure, I can never really properly tell like the difference between a standard and a oh, you're making me talk. Yeah, I mean, talk away. Go for it, my friend. I mean, don't like spam it with a bunch of like random stuff, but you know, feel free to chime in every now and again. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this sludge bomb. I'll take that, but now we have a Macargo to deal with. Where are all these rock types coming from? What the heck? That they're throwing a good amount of rocks my way, so I'm gonna go ahead and respond in kind with Ferrothorn. Nah, yeah, use Shadow Punch first. That Shadow Punch, man, that thing is quick. It's a quick one. Alright. With that, we got Macargo to work on his Overheat. Very thankful I blocked that one. And with that, their attack has harshly fallen. We can have ourselves one more Power Whip. So we should either be able to clear out the Macargo or clear out their shields. We have cleared out the Macargo, so I'll take that. And with that, they bring back the Gengar. And with it comes... I'm not sure. Get Shadow Punch. Ferrothorn is definitely not too happy about it, but we are still able to either clear out this Gengar or clear out the shield, depending on what route they take. Okay, we let the Gengar bite the dust, and with that, they got our final matchup is against Wishcash, who is making very quick work of my Ferrothorn's health with that water gun. But at the very least, we should be able to clear out this shield. With Ferrothorn. I'll take that, thank you. And with that, I'm going to bring back Dugong. At the very least, I should be able to wipe away whatever, some of the energy that has. It's Mud Bomb, so it is able to clear out my Dugong like that. But with that, we are able to get to Sky Attack, but is it going to be enough? That's the real question. Is it going to be enough to clear out the Wishcash? It is! We made it through. Thank goodness. I think that thing was building up to a blizzard there, and that would have been the enemy. Yeah. There it is. We made it through. GG's all around. And with that, we made set ourselves up for another 3-2. So I'll take that. Take that 430 Stardust. I'll take that Charge TM. Always thankful for a Charge TM. And we got ourselves another counter, and this is with a Flaffy. I guess it's a brand new Flaffy. Check its IVs. Not the greatest. And we do have a good amount of Mareep Candy, but that's the end of that Flaffy. And with that, I can go ahead and claim these rewards. We are now well on our way to rank 8. 3/4 maybe? 3/4 of the way there. But with that, before we get into any more of that, let me go ahead and modify this set number real quick. Are you ending... Oh no, I'm still looking to do... at the very least 2 more sets. I think we have 2 more sets in us. I'm hoping to go for 3, but... Or to go for all 5, but... I mean... That one we'll see in just a moment. In the meantime though, I'm gonna go ahead and clear out that team. While it has served me well, I'm all for experimenting with random combinations. So with it, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch back into here. We're gonna go ahead and we've previewed some of my upcoming teams. And with it, we're jumping right into basic rewards once again, jumping into Great League, and this time around, gonna be starting off with our own little, with our fighter in the form of Hitmonchan, bringing in the ever reliable Steel Pancake that is Galarian Stunfisk, and closing out with a Charmer in the form of Whimsicott. Pretty sure I said that correctly, but nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and run this team, see how it goes. Again, 3 and 2 has been the golden standard, but maybe we might do better. Hopefully not worse. But we'll see how it goes against our first matchup is Clap. I apologize, I probably butchered that heavily. That's on me. The first matchup is Talonflame. Alright then, Incinerate is definitely going to, well, incinerate me. But, at the very least, well, I could go for the Power Punch. I might as well just go straight for the throat and go with that Thunder Punch. And they do decide to block, so fair enough, fair enough. For that, I'm going to go ahead and block out this next attack. It is Flame Charge. Probably would have done a decent amount of damage to my Hitmonchan. If and when it ever fires, there it is. Oh, still hit. I kept my shield. I kept my shield though, interestingly enough, but that's unfortunate. That was an unfortunate way to end there. Well, I still have 2 shields though, so I might as well go ahead and use that for my for my Pancake. Who's taking full effect from that. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and chuck some rocks at this bird real quick. With that, we managed to clear out the second shield on that one. They are going to require me to use my second shield on this one, so from here on out, it's going to be a bit risque, but we could possibly make it through. We could possibly make it through. Just gotta believe in the rocks. Believe in the rocks. We can chuck that target Talonflame. Talonflame's away, and with that, we now have a... Ooh, now we have a Galarian Stunfisk to deal with. I was going to say we have a Alolan Muk to deal with, but now we have Galarian Stunfisk at the ready. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and bust out my last Pokemon, the Charmer themselves, Whimsicott, who's probably not going to be too happy about hitting me in the face, but but yeah, with that, unfortunately, it does look like the poison is going to get to me pretty hard on that one. That is unfortunate. Someone else is in the chat. Other people are in the chat. Oops. Sorry. Anyway. Well, that pretty much marked the end of that one. Kind of figured I wasn't going to be able to survive the Dark Pulse that came from that one. But nonetheless, GG's all around. Oh yeah. I'm not sure who else might have joined. I know Avar the Beast came in earlier. He pops into the stream from time to time. He's cool. He's cool person. I think he was in, I don't know, definitely one of the earlier ones. I apologize, I don't remember if you were there for the first one, but yeah, I do recall seeing you from time Avar the Beast. If you are still here, I do I do recall seeing you in previous streams every now and again. And again, if you're here, I apologize. I think you did try to message me when we when we were doing Bowser's Fury. I think you messaged, and I was a little bit engrossed in the game, so I missed your thing, so apologize for that. But in any event, with that, let's go ahead and jump back into the battles. We are 0-1 right now, but we do have an opportunity to try and see if we can tie it up at the very least, as we go against a Christopher, who is absolutely rocking the end pose as well as the Sierra outfit. Much respect to that. And with that, first matchup is against Mawile, Shadow Mawile to be precise. So with that, they're rocking Fire Fang. I'm rocking Power Up Punch. So might as well just get that going, get that charged up and ready to go. Slowly but surely work our way through that. But with that, they bring in the Mew, into which case I will bring in the Rocks. It's been a while since I've encountered a Mew. Mew is an interesting Mew is an interesting one to verse against, because I genuinely have no idea what charge moves it has. I'm guessing Flame Charge. No, Surf! Oh boy. If there's one thing I have to give credit for is that Mew has the most insane list of charge moves at its disposal. Like, it's unreal. But here we are. Was able to get me pretty good with that Surf. I don't know if it has another move though. Possibly, but fortunately that marked the end of that Mew. RIP. Shout out to actually having a Mew set for Great League. I respect that. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and let my Pancake bite the dust on that one. Alright, but with that, Hitmonchan has returned and is prepped with a Power Punch. They have decided to use their second shield for that one, and we are able to clear out the Mawile, with the last Pokemon to deal with being Abomasnow. Is that Shadow Abomasnow though? I'm not sure. In any event, I decided to use Thunder Punch for whatever reason. And with that, we just gotta hope and pray we're able to do enough damage with this charm, and we are. We've made it through. GG's, GG's, all around. Yeah, I don't think anything was shiny that one. A lot of shadow though, a lot of power on that one. They had some pretty heavy powerhouses in there. I'm not gonna lie, pretty scary. But now let's see if we get into the positive as we get into our third match against Seditionary 82. All right, Seditionary, let's see what you got. All right, first matchup is against Vigoroth, so we have a little bit of an advantage, kind of, sort of. But with that, they've decided to switch out for the Galvantula, into which case... Oh, you have a shiny Abomasnow. Dude, that's legit. Now for the ever tried and true... Oh, you have a standard Abomasnow. That's still legit. Abomasnow is an absolute powerhouse. I'm not gonna lie. They're chucking a lunge at me. These charge moves are definitely not making my Steel Pancake feel all that great. But it's okay. We have rocks on our side, and we are able to clear out their second shield, so I'll take that. Oh. Was that on purpose, or like something happened? Anyway, sorry. Oh, okay, okay. But anyway. Lunge. Definitely not feeling great, but we have one more rocks in us. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Oof. Oh. That marked the end of that. But yeah, let's go ahead and come back in with Hitmonchan. I think if we're going for on purpose, it's was it PURPOSE, I believe. They decided to debuff my attack, but I will respond in kind by rebuffing my attack. Thank you very much. Now, with that, all we got left is the Vigoroth to deal with. Alright, let's do this. Alright, check the power up punch so we can get a little bit more, or I guess just let him do his thing. Nah. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. It's all good. Can get to witness my either my victories or my struggles. Mostly struggles, but in this case, we managed to get ourselves a victory from that one. GG's all around. Yeah. So I believe. Okay, we're 2 and 3. We're 2 and 1. We're 2 out of 3. So we're back in the positives. See if we can go for our third win against T-Fausing. Alright, T-Fausing. Let's see what you got. Alright, first matchup is against Talonflame. Shiny Flex Talonflame, for that matter. Alright then. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, with that. Just go waste no time. Let's just go straight for the power punch. Get as much attack boost as we can. Clear out that shield as well. I'll take that. I'll take your shield. Thank you very much. And I actually am going to use this shield. And hopefully it will actually use this shield. Thank you. And with that... Oof. 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 That thing charges energy like there's no tomorrow. That they're going for another flame charge. Okay. With that, I've got Thunder Punch at the ready. Will they save their shield or will they save their Talonflame? They will save their Talonflame. Alright. With that, with what little health my Hitmonchan has left, I am going to save it for later. Oof. Oh, unfortunately, that marks the end of my. Oof. This might be the end. Yeah, this might be the end. I think this is the end. The Firebird has shown no mercy. And unfortunately, fire is a pretty heavy weakness of this team, apparently. So, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. GG's nonetheless. Alright, but with that, no, see chat. Shiny doesn't matter if someone has, you have power. Yeah, I respect that. You can flex all your shinies all you want. If it's a bad matchup, or if you're... Well, in this case, they were able to use it very effectively, but... it's less on rocking the aesthetics and more on rocking the power. I think, if I'm getting your message correct. But it just so happened that in this particular case, they were able to rock both shiny flex and literal firepower. But we'll at least see if we can end this in another 3-2 as we go against Gabby Alloy. Gaby Alloy? Gabby Alloy. I don't know, there's alloy in there somewhere. But in any event, our first matchup is against Diggersby. So we actually have ourselves quite a decent advantage, at least in that regard. But with that, they switch out for Azumarill, into which case I will switch out for my Whimsicott. And with that, I'm actually going to try and see if I can tank out at least one Ice Beam out of this. think I should be okay. Well, okay is very subjective, but alive, yes. Okay, well, that's to be determined. But we are able to clear out the Azumarill at the very least, so I'll take that. And hello, Talonflame, my old friend. You've come to talk to us again. And with that, I'll bring in the Steel Pancake, who hopefully, since I'm catching this early enough, we should be able to throw a fair amount of rocks its way. I'm hoping. I'm hoping for rocks. The rock spam, don't fail me now. The fire is hot. But these rocks are hotter? Question mark? Ah, yes. Not friend, foe. Yes, Talonflame is a crazy, crazy opponent. That they bring back the Diggersby. Shield him. Fire Punch. I'm gonna go ahead and respond in kind with Power Up Punch. Get a little bit of extra kick into it, you know? I guess a little bit of extra punch into it, you know? Let's go for a little bit more damage here. Charge up as much as I can, you know? Get ready because we are soon to come face to face with Talonflame again, and definitely not ideal. Talonflame has returned. Are we strong enough to tank up one Flame Charge? We are not strong enough to tank up one Brave Bird, that's for sure. That's for sure. But thanks to that, we do have hopefully enough to clear him out with this run Rock Slide. And we are. Oh my goodness. The skin of our teeth, and thanks to one Brave Bird, we have made it through. GG's, GG's all around. And with that, we are once again able to come out of this with a positive win-loss in 3 and 2. Today is a 3 and 2 kind of a day, isn't it? Alright, with that, we claim this 430 Stardust, this Fast TM, and this encounter with a Poliwhirl. There it is. Brand new Poliwhirl, 10 more candies, and it's 98% IV. Oh, hang on to you then. Welcome to the team? Maybe? Anyway. That we can claim these rank awards, and with that, we have made it to rank 8. There we go, there we go. Alright, alright. So far, so good. But with that, let me go ahead and modify the set numbers once again. Alright, so we seem to be on a 3 and 2 streak at the moment. Very, very interesting. But with that, actually with that, I think I'm going to take a quick break right now before we... Oh, bye, phone is dead. Oh, I see. No worries. It's no problem. I will see you later. Blaze AAA, or Blaze, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for chatting it up in the comments. That was always nice to have a little conversation here and there. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream. But in the meantime, but for those who might be sticking around, I'm going to take a quick little break, grab myself a bit of water before we get into our final, either our final set of battles or our final 2 set of battles. Alright, and we are back. Got myself another bottle of water, and with that, take a lucky swig, I guess, as we jump into our next set of battles, battle number 4. Let's see if we can keep in the positives. Maybe go for 4 and 1 this time. Maybe 5 and 0, but I'll take another 3 and 2. But we'll see how that goes, I guess. As we go into our next match in Great League. And this time around, we will be using Alolan Ninetales sitting nice and pretty up at the front. We got ourselves I was about to say Galarian Wish Cache, but I don't think there is a word Galarian Wish Cache. We do have ourselves a standard Wish Cache, though. Our ever trusty Mud Boy with the Blizzard Cannon at the ready. And finally, I'll be closing out with actually a Meganium that I just powered up during the intermission. Packing Frenzy Plant and Earthquake. So, kind of curious to see how that will work out. With that, let's go against our first opponent, Puku Puku Numako. Puku Puku. Puku Puku. It's kind of fun to say. Puku Puku. Alright, Puku Puku. What do you got? Alright, first matchup is the Abomasnow. So, good news there. At the very least, we have neutral advantage. And with that, they bring in Jellicent, in which case that gives me an excellent opportunity to test out Meganium. Everything tells me that I should have tried to tank that one out, but actually everything told me to try and shield that one, but well, it was Bubble Beam, so I guess it doesn't really affect me that much. So I know this is my very first time actually coming up against a Jellicent. Interesting to see. Interesting to see it in all of its mustached glory. That decided to shield, and I'm very glad I did because that was a Shadow Ball. Definitely would not have been ideal to try and tank that one out. But now I'm going to go ahead and respond in kind with Frenzy Plant, and we are able to clear out the Jellicent. But with that, we now have ourselves the Abomasnow to deal with. And with that, go ahead and let him bite the dust. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and start chucking Weather Ball at this Abomasnow. Get some fairly good neutral damage in, I'm assuming. Or take out a shield. I'm going to take out a shield as well. And with that, they bring in a Azumarill. I believe Azumarill is now on the field. Ooh, and it's a shiny Azumarill. That's cool. That's cool to see. That, I can respond with my Wish Cache. Now I'm going to go ahead and start chucking away Mud Bomb every now and again. And I'm actually going to go ahead and try and tank out this first attack. Let's see how this goes. It's Play Rough. Not feeling the greatest from it, but we are still alive and kicking. We are still alive and kicking. And with that, go ahead and chuck another Mud Bomb its way. Slowly but surely chip away at this Azumarill. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and let my Wish Cache bite the dust. RIP, you have served well, buddy. And with that, I'm going to come back in with my Alolan Ninetales. With that, they bring back the Abomasnow. Into which case, I will give it a full taste of Psyshock on that one. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield off this next attack. It is Weather Ball, so we probably would have been A-OK on that one. But with that, we are going to have to tank out this next attack. If it is Weather Ball once again, then we should be okay. But, okay, it is Weather Ball, so we are okay. But it is now time for us to fire back with our own Weather Ball. Fortunately, missed an icon, but I guess it didn't really matter too much. And with that, we are able to clear out Abomasnow, but they do have the charge move at the ready. I think it's Play Rough, so unfortunately, I think this is the end. Yeah, that was unfortunately the end of this match. But nonetheless, GG's nonetheless. We kept it fairly close, but unfortunately, I think we were just outplayed on that one. It was a very well done team. But sorry, didn't really know where else to go with that one. But we are going into round number 2 against 5169 Jin. Alright, Jin. What do you got? Alright, first matchup is against Swampert. Definitely able to come in pretty hard with that neutral damage at the very least. I am probably going to want to shield these though, because a Hydro Cannon from a Shadow Swampert is definitely not something I want to try and tank out. Thank you very much. Alright, with that we got ourselves the first Hydro Cannon. And with that, just keep on keeping on. Go ahead and fire another Weather Ball its way. Okay, and with that, we managed to clear out their first shield, so I'll take that. And I'm actually going, as much as every fiber of my being telling me not to, I'm going to try and tank it. We actually do manage to kind of sort of tank it out, so I'll take that. And we are able to clear out the Shadow Swampert, so again, I will take that. Now we are up against the tank itself, Umbreon, so with that, oof. We're barely even able to make a dent in that thing. It's okay. Fortunately, Weather Ball is a very spammy move, so we're gonna capitalize on that as much as we can, and we're just capitalizing on the fact that we do have our fairy typing at the ready as well. But fortunately, I'm going to be letting my Ninetales bite the dust on this one. RIP, you have served well. With that, it's time to bring in some more spammy firepower in the form of Wishcash. Ultimately, the big question is, how well do I tank out Foul Play? Fairly well. I would say fairly well. That's time for me to respond in kind with my own spamminess in the form of Mud Bomb. And again, Umbreon's able to take it like a champ. Did anyone really question that? Is anyone really questioning the tankiness that is Umbreon? Check another Mud Bomb its way, but it should be firing. Yep, it should be firing either Foul Play or Dark Pulse or Last Resort at me in just a moment. It is Foul Play once again. I am willing to tank it out once again. And with that, that marks the end of the end of their Umbreon. But now we have a Hypno to deal with. Oh, that's always fun. That I'm gonna go ahead and fire that and bail out so that way I can use my Meganium. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use up my final shield on this one. It is gonna be Thunder Punch, so I guess I didn't really have to worry too much about that. But now I'm gonna go ahead and fire off this Frenzy Plant, and I'm assuming with it I should be able to get some alerts in that have blocked out my progress, but it's okay because it was going to be shielded regardless. So with that, the big question is your other move Shadow Ball? Nope, it's Thunder Punch again, so we are sitting pretty. And with that, we should be able to do either a good chunk of damage or clear out this Hypno with this Frenzy Plant, and we are. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, at the very least, we are sitting in a tie now, 1-1. I will take that. Alright, with that, might as well waste no time here. Jump right back into it and go into match number 3 against MGR W1. Manager win 1? Nonetheless, our first matchup against Clefable. So we're definitely going to be taking some fairly hefty damage from their charm. Although Ninetales, despite being fairy type, is probably not going to be feeling these charms all too well. But we are able to respond in kind fairly well with Weather Ball. I will take that. I'll take that. I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Weather Ball. They do decide to block this one. Fair enough. But can we get to another Weather Ball before our inevitable demise? And we can. with very little HP to spare, we have made it to another weather ball. So we are able to at the very least clear out their second shield. I'll take that. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and respond with Meganium and one of my shields, because I have a feeling I probably don't want to try and take that out. It is Meteor Mash, but we are able to clear out the Clefable. That next matchup is against Medicham. Ice Punch is definitely something I might want to look out for, but beyond that, we should be fairly okay. With that, I think I might be able to at least tank out one Ice Punch if it is Ice Punch. It is Ice Punch. Well, we're still alive. It's very to be determined as to whether or not that's with plus or minus on that one. But we're still alive. We're still kicking. And with that, we got ourselves our final matchup against Azumarill. And we did have enough to get to Frenzy Plant before my Meganium's inevitable demise. So I will take that. Unfortunately, that does mark the end of my Meganium. Brought in my Wish Cache, but they have decided to call it a day. GG's all around. Okay. Holding up fairly good. GG. Thank you very much. And welcome to the chat section, and welcome to the stream, Sanks97. Yeah, we are now sitting pretty at 2 wins, 1 loss. So let's see if we can get to 3-1 as we go into our 4th match with Elza 0102E. Not sure what entirely is the deal with the extra E, but nonetheless. First matchup is against Venusaur, so I think it's safe to say we're in pretty good standing right now. We're definitely still taking some neutral damage here, but at the very least we do have the ever spammy Weather Ball on our side. So with that, we are able to clear out a shield, and we do bring in Sableye, into which case I will bring in my Meganium. And with that, I'm actually going to try and tank out whatever move they throw my way. I think we should be okay. Again, okay is very subjective in here. We are still in the yellow, so that's good, but Meganium definitely probably not feeling all too great about that encounter. Truth be told. With that, we are able to clear out the Sableye, and now okay, they are bringing in the Venusaur. Back at it again. And with it, I'm going to go ahead and use up my 1 shield. I'll use up a shield. And with it, I shall go ahead and respond in kind with Earthquake. And we are able to take a good chunk of health out of that Venusaur, so I will take that. I will absolutely take that. And with a sliver of health, my Meganium remains to take on Galarian Stunfisk. That I do have a secret weapon ready, and that is the ever muddy mud boy, Wish Cache. All right, time to begin the Mud Bomb spam, and with that, they have decided to call it a day. But nonetheless, GG's all around. And with that, we have reached a brand new day. It is now midnight, or at least 12:01, where I'm at. Nonetheless, hopefully with this new day, we're able to start. Well, it looks like we were able to start out with a win, but let's see if we can start off with a second win, and with our first 4-1 set of the night, as we go into our final match. Where am I at? I am in the state of Hawaii. As we battle Odnas Pieros 10, I believe. Yeah. In any event, first round up is against Galarian Stunfisk. Definitely not the most ideal, considering I have rocks to deal with, but fortunately it does seem as though Weather Ball is spammier, so I'm going to try and capitalize on that as much as I can. Then I'm going to go ahead and block this next attack because, again, rocks hurt. Rocks hurt quite a bit. And with that, go ahead and fire off another Weather Ball its way. Get a fairly good amount of neutral damage in while I'm here. Alright, there we go, there we go. And with that, they decide to switch out for Medicham, into which case I will respond with Meganium. For whatever reason, I've decided to rock Meganium for this one. I'm going to have to try and tank out Ice Punch. Definitely not thrilled about it, but it is what it is. And with that, I am at Frenzy Plant, so either able to do good damage or take out their shield. I'll take the shield. Thank you very much. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and block this one out. I'm assuming it is Ice Punch once again. It is Ice Punch once again. That definitely would have KO'd my Meganium for now. Gives me an opportunity to at least fire off one more Frenzy Plant, which will either take away their last shield. Okay, so it does take away their last shield, so I will take that. Thank you very much. Right, but with that, unfortunately, that marks the end of my Meganium. RIP, you have served well. With that, I will now respond with Wishcash, who I think should be able to tank out Ice Punches fairly well. Yeah, we're okay. Okay. Now we have Swampert to deal with. I probably could have fired off a Blizzard for some pretty nice neutral damage, but I have opted for the Mud Bomb instead. And I'm able to switch in and fire off a Weather Ball as well to get a little bit of extra neutral damage in. So I'll take that. At the very least now, hopefully, I only have one Hydro Cannon to deal with. Or one Earthquake. No, it's Hydro Cannon. Definitely not feeling all too great about it, but we were able to survive it. So I will take that. But with that, they're coming back in with Medicham. I've decided to very abruptly run in with the Weather Ball. I probably could have saved up for Psyshock. It's kind of bummed that I didn't, but at the very least, well, we managed to get Medicham very deep into the red. So, unfortunately, I think this marks the end of my Alola Ninetales. RIP. But with it, we are able to clear out the Medicham, and now we just have to clear out the Stunfisk. Fortunately, we have Mud Bomb at the ready, so we should be able to clear it out with this. And there we go. Oh boy. But with that, GG's all around. My goodness. Extra switching in every now and again. But with that, we got ourselves our first 4-1 of the night. So I'll go ahead and claim these 430 Stardust. I decided to go off screen. This Charge TM. And always very grateful to see a Charge TM. With that, we got ourselves a Galvantula. There it is. Got ourselves a brand new Galvantula. Okay-ish IVs, but let's see where your CP lies. 1490. I might keep you. I'll keep you. It's not the greatest of IVs, but I'll take that. I'll take that CP stat for now. But with that, I can claim these 3 rare candies, and I'll claim this rank reward as we make it a little under halfway to rank 9. I'll take that. Alright, but with that, let me go ahead and modify the set numbers here. Alright, but there it is. Our first 4-in-1 of the night. So far, we've been hanging very nicely in the positives throughout all these matches, so I'm very, very, very thankful for that. But yeah, with that, well, it is a new day, and in theory, we could run, we could run like 4 more sets. I do still kind of sort of have an early day tomorrow, so with that in mind, I do still have quite a good amount of energy left, so I'm thinking we at very least have 1 more set in us. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and switch right back into the battles, jump into basic rewards, go into Great League, and with our final match of the night, we're gonna be in kind of sort of as a way to celebrate the Searching of Legends event, which has, I guess, ended either earlier today or earlier yesterday. We got Probopass sitting up front and center. We got ourselves Skarmory providing that little extra flying coverage. And finally we got Politoed with the ever trusty water weather ball. Hello, Sit. Hello, Fire Shards. Welcome back, I believe. Welcome back to the stream. We are about to enter into our final set of matches for the night. We got Probopass, Skarmory, and Politoed at the ready. So let's jump into it. Let's see how this goes. Alright, with that, first matchup is against Toro Picana, 666. The devil is among us. But is his team good? We'll find out in a minute. Alright, first matchup is against Stunfisk. So with that in mind, they're definitely starting out strong, that's for sure. That, I'm thinking they're probably geared to fire off that Mud Bomb first, so I'm going to go ahead and let my Politoed tank it, and we are. Handle that very well, and with it, we got ourselves a Venusaur now to deal with. Oh boy. Just as I tanked out their Mud Bomb, they shall tank out my Weather Ball. That. Oof. 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 Alright. Hail Mary it. Let's go for the Blizzard. They're probably going to shield it, I'm assuming. Yep, there it is. That's rather unfortunate. But it is what it is. R.I.P. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in with the Skarmory, who should be able to tank out anything Venusaur throws at it, I'm pretty sure. And his Sludge Bomb, I am feeling absolutely nothing. Maybe it's Sludge Bomb again, maybe it's Frenzy Plant, but I'm thinking he should be okay. And his Frenzy Plant, we are still okay. Alright, so with that, we are sitting pretty. Now, we got ourselves a Charizard to deal with. Alright, so with that, we're going to take a risk. Take a chance. Make a change. And break away with this Brave Bird. And it actually worked. Oh my goodness, it actually worked. That's funny. But with that, I gotta bring back the Probopass, who's probably not all too happy about taking all these Mud Slaps, but nonetheless, it is what it is. It's what we got left. They got Mud Bomb at the ready, but we do have 2 shields ready, so at the very least we got that going for us. And we got the opportunity to throw more rocks at it, so I'm always willing to take that. Take them odds. Okay. Unfortunately, the rocks don't do much, but you just gotta kind of hope for the best, yeah? Kind of gotta hope for the best. We can make it, I believe. another rocks, another rocks. We got him into the yellow at the very least. And with it, they're gonna be chucking some mud. Probopass is not gonna be happy to take that mud. Sorry, buddy. R.I.P. But with that, we've got Skarmory. Ooh, but they did have that charge move at the ready. So unfortunately, I guess this is the end of this set. It was discharge. Yep, there it is. R.I.P. But GG's, GG's, nonetheless. We tried as hard as we could. I think we got as far as we could take it, but that was the end of that. Alright, so unfortunately starting with a loss, but we have a chance to pick it up. Pick up with a tie against Crazy Gentleman 9. Alright, Crazy Gentleman, what kind of crazy team you got on you? Alright, first matchup against Venusaur. Alright. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. And with that, I'm going to try and tank out the first Frenzy Plant. So I'm assuming I should be able to at least tank out that. Kinda, sort of. Not feeling great about it, but we're still kicking. We're still in the yellow. We're still okay at the very least. So I'll take that. I'll take that. But with that, they're gonna be firing off another Frenzy Plant. I am gonna be shielding on this one. Absolutely gonna be shielding on this one because I'm pretty sure Probopass can't survive another round of that. But with that, we got ourselves some rocks to throw. So let's go ahead and chuck those out. And like clockwork, they too have decided to block on that one. With that, go ahead and bring in the Skarmory. They have decided not to fall for the... But with that, I'm going to go for the risky move again. I'm going to go straight for the Brave Bird. Let's take a risk. Go for it. Ah, that was a mistake. That's unfortunate. That was unfortunate. So with that, we got Politoed at the ready, who should be able to tank out any move that they throw our way. It is Blast Burn. Definitely not feeling happy about it, but we're sitting. We're pretty okay. We're fairly okay here. We're surviving, I guess. And with that's Dragon Claw. I decided to just straight up block that out, and with it, I got greedy. Politoed's not gonna be happy about this one. Yeah. Okay, well with that, I'll just chuck out the Weather Ball, get that going, clear out the Charizard. But with that, we've got Venusaur to deal with, who is able to clear out my... I was able to clear out my Politoed and is able to take out my Probopass as well. R.I.P. But GG's nonetheless. We are not handling this very well. Yeah, at the very least it was close. Thank you for that, Greeks and Dragons. Also, welcome to the chat. And thank you for the follow. But, oh, and thank you for the follow to Sanks97 and Blaze and Oilman45. If any of you are still here, thank you. Thank you for the follows for those. But, yeah. So far, we are 0-2 with this team, which is rather unfortunate. But we still have a chance for positive, at least, as we go into our third match against Pedro Pipoque. Alright, so with that, we got ourselves Talonflame at the start. Oh boy, okay. Well, good news, Fire is sitting... I'm taking neutral damage from Fire, so we have that on our side. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off Thunderbolt. They have been very quiet with their move recently. There's the first flame charge, so thus begins the attack boosts. Alright, now it's time for me to chuck some rocks. Into which case I am able to take out the second shield. They are going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and use my second shield as well. Excuse me. And with that, they've decided to opt in for the Machamp switch in, so I brought in Politoed. We'll see how this goes. I'm actually not 100% sure how well this would even play out. I guess it all depends on how well Weather Ball packs a punch in this next move. It packs quite a wall up, actually. I'll take that. And thankfully, it is a very spammy move, so I'm going to go ahead and fire that off one more time. Clear out the Shadow Machamp. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Alright. Unfortunately, that marks the end of my Politoed. RIP, you have served well. But now, I'm going to go ahead and switch in for what little remains of my Probopass so we can do a fairly good amount of damage on this Dugong. With that, I'm going to straight up bail and bring in Skarmory. Really trying to capitalize on using my Probopass as much as possible, and I mean as much as possible. Like, it's unreal. Ooh, but with that, they do have Talonflame back, and it does have a charge move ready. I'm assuming it's Flame Charge, so unfortunately that marks the end of my Skarmory, and unfortunately I don't have enough health to clear it out with Probopass. RIP again, but GG's. GG's nonetheless. We are now 0-3. If there's any indication that this should be where I need to end tonight, it's this stream. I'm kidding. Kind of, sort of. But with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and switch up because I think Probopass might be better as sitting in the sitting behind, whereas Politoed I think would be better as a starter. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have run into a Venusaur start occasionally, so it could be possible that this might actually turn out worse, but give it a try. I want to stick it out with Probopass and whatnot, but I think Politoed functions better when you have a lot more shields. But we'll see as we go into match number 4 against KKA 7783. What Pokemon you got? Alright, first matchup is Talonflame, and they have decided to switch out from Meganium, into which case I can switch out for my Skarmory. For my Skarmory. So at the very least, we are starting on a better foot. We do have better footing on this one, so I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. That would chuck the Sky Attack, and we have cleared out the Meganium, paving the way for Talonflame to make its return. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this one. It is Flame Charge, so they are coming in with a boosted attack at the very least. My connection is weak, so that's rather unfortunate, but we do apparently have enough energy for a Sky Attack, so let's go ahead and fire that guy off. And maybe clear out a shield at the very least. Yep, there it is. With that, we can bring back Politoed and begin the Weather Ball spam. Alright, and with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and shield out this next attack, because Politoed has proven to me that it's fairly fragile. And with that, they bring in Politoed. I bring in Probopass. Yeah, not the smartest move on my part. But I'm willing to try and make it work. That's what we're here for. We're testing things out. Let's see how it goes. Another weather ball. I'm not feeling too great about it, but we do have Thunderbolt at the ready, so we should be able to do a fairly good amount of damage on this Politoed, I'm assuming. Yep, we are able to at the very least get it into the red, so I will take that. I will take that. Thank you very much. And with that, they have gained quite a bit of energy since my last Pokemon, so but it is still Weather Ball, so fortunately we do still have that advantage going for us. With that, we are able to clear out the Politoed, and we have enough energy for Weather Ball. There we go. There we go. One more. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. If it's Brave Bird. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. Oh, that was the closest. That was uncomfortably close. They got me good with the Brave Bird, not gonna lie. They got me good. GG's all around, but at the very least, I think this proves that probably should not stack 2 Steel types in when Talonflame's around. But other than that, I think Politoed works a lot better up at the front. I think if we were able to get off the other Weather Ball, we would have been golden, but yeah, Politoed up at the front. I'll take that. We'll see how this goes. We have one final match. We have one more chance at least one win against Shima, 91-99. All right, Shima, what do you got? Okay, their first matchup is Deoxys. Ooh. When was the last time I've seen Deoxys played? Wow. Huge respect to that. I haven't seen Deoxys on the field in forever. My goodness. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and shield this. It is Rock Slide. Sorry, tripping out a little bit. I haven't seen defense Deoxys in like ages, so it's kind of cool to see it again. Unfortunately, it seems as though I am currently lagging out. I think my system has decided to call it quits in this battle. I'm gonna go ahead and just tank this one out, I guess. See how it goes. It's Psycho Boost. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. With that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Skarmory. I should be able to tank out at least one set of rocks, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay, but with that, they have brought in the Azumarill. In which case, I will respond with a Sky Attack, and then I will dip for my Probopass to take over whenever you feel like it. Probopass. Oh man. With that, I'm gonna try and tank it out. Oh, it's Hydro Pump. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I took a guess, but I guessed horribly, horribly incorrectly. That's unfortunate. Now we are tied in shields, and I only have one Pokemon left. This is a shame. Oh, man. What a way to close. Oh well, at the very least, we'll try and let's go for broke. Why not? All in, you know? Yeah. Didn't do as much as I had hoped, but, you know, it is what it is. Oof, they're going for Brave Bird as well. I respect that. I guess they respected my Brave Bird and decided to go for it as well. But nonetheless, GG's all around. And unfortunately, we're ending this on a really rough note. 0-5. What a way to go. Still close to halfway to rank 8. But we did get 1100 Stardust, so yeah, that's an unfortunate way to go, you know? Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Lesson learned. Double steal with Talonflame roaming around. Probably not a great idea. Also, there's a lot of fighters and mud boys out there. So Probopass might need to I might need to bench you for a while, or at the very least prepare a lot of counters with you as well. So yeah, again, kind of an unfortunate way to end, but nonetheless, it's been it's been a fun journey. Nonetheless, it was a rough end, but at the very least it tells me it's probably the time to end this. But yeah, it was fun. Thank you to all of you who tuned in to this stream. Thank you to all of you who have followed as well. Again, I think Oilman45, Blaze 888P, Sanks97, Geeks and Dragons. Thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, next time around, I guess we'll be battling it out in Ultra League. So look forward to that. Until that time, thank you again for checking out the stream. Greatly appreciated. Always grateful to talk with you guys in the chat room as well. And with that, I guess I'll see whoever I see in the next one. See you.